Before we get started, a big thank you to all of my subscribers over on Patreon who are on screen now, and my subscribers over on Twitch. Thank you all so much for the support, and a big thank you to my legendary supporters on Patreon, Mike, Kira, Obi-Wan Kanzi, and Shao Quinn. Thank you guys so much. If you would like to support me and the channel and work that I do, then please head over to patreon.com/mandatoryquest, where you can pledge over there, or go over to twitch.tv/mandatoryquest, and you can always subscribe to my Twitch channel. But without further ado, let's get on with the show. So where we are right now is we are doing, we're kind of waiting for one of the kind of calendar events on the main quest line that we're trying to do right now. So because we're waiting on that, it kind of made sense to do some side scenarios, because that also progresses our personal quest for our fist. Oh, is it our fist, I believe, or is it our drill? It's our fist, yeah. So that way we can make some more progress towards potentially retiring, getting new characters, things like that. So made sense. So today we are doing scenario 108, which is called Lustrous Pit. Guest designers on this one, Jeremy Kamer and writing by Chris Handley. I don't know either of those two names offhand. Don't know if they're actually other famous designers or creators or anything like that. But okay, first things first, we will need to do a road event. So we're still in summer. Let us do a summer road event. Summer road event number 36. It's actually the names of Isaac's kids? Really? What? No. I was gonna say, I was like, I think Isaac only has, I mean, I might be wrong. I thought Isaac had one child. I might be wrong. I just remember him obviously saying fairly recently that he's been, you know, I think he's had a new addition to the family fairly recently that was taking up a lot of his time. Or, you know, always a handful. But I don't recognize those names in terms of, you know, if they've done other scenarios or they're part of the wider team. We're saying 36. 36. I need to maybe jot that down a little bit, because it's a little bit like, there you go. Oof, now I have to change the focus on it again. Always fun when trying to focus that camera. Unfortunately, it's not a very easy one to focus on that particular thing. Okay, here we go. Summer Road Event 36.
A cool breeze wafts naturally across the trail, and a few steps later you can't help but notice the change to warm air. You look to your companions and with a deliberate nod, draw your weapons. Something is there. A vermling pulls down a cloak of invisibility.
Sending mercenaries after me? Oh no, Malak. You must truly be desperate. Let's get on with it then.
This is Dram, the murderous vermling that Malak the Hunter is looking for. You shout out Malak's name, and in a flash of blinding light, he appears from a rift in space. Malak pays you no notice at all as he draws his weapon and charges Dram. Option A. Let Malak take down Dram.
Ooh.
Option B. Help Dram take down Malak.
Oh, decisions, chat. Decisions. Oh, let's get a poll going. Manage poll, new poll. Which option are we going for? A or B? So option A is to let Malak take down Dram. Option B is to help Dram take down Malak. Who do we side with? By the way, hi. You found me on YouTube recently. I just cost you $800. Sorry about that, son. Well, hopefully you will enjoy that. What did you buy for $800? Did you buy everything? Did you buy like Frosthaven and Gloomhaven? And you must have bought like quite a lot of things for $800. Well, Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, and Terrain. Oh, nice. Just MQ merch. I wish. Be impressive to spend $800. I bought. You'd have to buy like 50 t-shirts. Ooh, a tight option B. Help Dram take down Malak. That's the reverse, right? Okay. Siding with the Verminlings. Interesting. Not often that happens in the world. Option B it is.
The Esther and Vermling enter mortal combat, wordlessly exchanging blows and wounds. The Vermling is fast, jumping between the tree branches and staying away from the Esther's flashing blades. Finally, you intervene when Malak least expects it, running the Esther through with your own weapon. With his dying gurgle, he looks to you, confused, then collapses. Dram dusts himself off, overwhelmed with emotion.
Thank you. I owe you my life. He's hunted me for a decade. But today, it ends.
Okay, well, we are going to gain 10 experience points each. If we'd gone the other way, though, we would have gained Ghost Cloak, which is an item. I mean, 10 experience is nice, though. I'm kind of interested to see what this Ghost Cloak would have been. 37. Let's dig it out. Was it a craftable? Oh, it's a craftable item, maybe. Craftable? Oh, it is a craftable. Oh, so maybe you can get it in other ways? Maybe I shouldn't look then. I'm going to look anyway. Okay, it's like an invisibility cloak. During your turn, suffer 3 damage to perform invisibility self. It's basically invisibility cloak, but strictly worse, but probably more balanced. This is one of the fan scenario made designs. Okay, nice. 37, at least that's not by the craftsman anyway, yeah. That's probably a pretty good choice there, chat. Good job, because we will eventually get that. So there's no, it's not like we missed out on any content really there. And to be honest, neither of these two characters are very good invisibility cloak kind of carriers anyway. I'm pretty happy with the armor selection for these. Good. Right, let's go to the scenario then, shall we? 108. This looks like quite a long scenario. I kind of hope it's not, but I might be wrong. I'm looking at the amount of tiles, and there's a lot of tiles.
Where could this primitive painting be depicting? Days go by before you find a familiar-looking valley. You compare it to the painting, and it matches fairly well. About the valley are great curved cliffs, as if a mighty hand clasped the landscape. After a moment to rest and wash, you set about searching for signs of the people that once lived here. It doesn't take long to find the wide mouth of a cave at the base of one of the cliffs. Immediately upon entering, you notice that the stone walls are covered with paintings similar to those on the slab. Around you are all manner of murals depicting demons, and not as warnings, but venerating them. You jump as the wind outside howls, as if recalling the guttural tongue of the demons, and you press on deeper, looking for more clues as to the nature of this place, which seems to be encased in a thick layer of ice. But the warmth of your lantern and the heat of your flesh has attracted the chill denizens of the cave. But this opportunity is too enticing. Here you are on the edge of something truly exciting. Communications from an ancient age. You resolve to explore a bit and see if you can't find some mural fragments you could take back to Frosthaven for study.
Cool. All right. So I had this eerie feeling that I had to do something. And I have a feeling that, like, last time out, we did an outpost phase, and we were supposed to... The resolution was for us to start the next scenario discarding 2 cards. I've just got this card, like, in front of me, and I think that's what happened. I can't actually remember. My memory's so bad. So I think that's what's happened. I think we need to just start the scenario discarding 2 cards, but we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. Do I have the Icy Terrain perk on this? Would change the scenario a lot. I do, which is the one where whenever you enter Icy Terrain with a move ability, you may ignore the effect and add +1 move. Is that the one you mean? I mean, there's no Icy Terrain out at the moment, but I presume that maybe that comes in a little bit later then. But no Icy Terrain on the battlefield at the moment. Yeah, that's what happened with the event. I had a feeling it was. I just had this, like, feeling that I was like, I'm supposed to start the scenario with or without something. I was like, do I start it with wound or something? Or I was trying to figure out. It might break this scenario. I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe this won't be a long scenario then. Maybe the scenario is just like, yep, it's over. Okay, so let's go through the scenario goals and the special rules. So the scenario goals. The scenario is complete when all 4 gold treasure tiles have been looted. At the end of that round, read 136.2. So this is a gold treasure tile, so there's just 1 on the board at the moment. So probably 1 per room by the looks of things. 1, 2, yeah, there's 4 tiles, so presumably 1 per room. Special rules, all non-flying move abilities are reduced to at most 2 movement points and ignore any bonus movement or jump. What? All featureless hexes are treated as icy terrain, but they are still featureless for the purposes of placing overloaded tiles on them. Movement from icy terrain will stop when entering traps or closed doors. But after a trap is sprung or a door is opened, it becomes icy terrain for subsequent move. Right. Okay, I got you. So, yeah, there's no icy terrain at the moment, but that's because literally the entire scenario is icy terrain. I can see why the traps are there now. Interesting. Huh. So... Door 1 is just... Yeah, the doors are they're openable. The doors can be opened. The traps are wound and immobilized traps. So basically all movements are just reduced to 2. It says ignore any bonus movement. So presumably sure footing, I don't get the +1 move from sure footing. But I do get to ignore icy terrain, which is probably like the one anyway, right? Fist is functionally unlimited movement every... No, I don't think that's the... Well, I don't know. I might be wrong here. Because that just seems like a massive oversight. Like a massive oversight, which I don't really like. This line of text here that says... It is reduced to at most 2 movement points and ignore any bonus movement or jump. Bonus movement there, I think, is important. Because I would say that, you know, is sure footing giving me bonus movement? So therefore... Sure footing is definitely bonus. Yeah. I mean, like, if you had unlimited movement, this would be stupid, right? You could just... I mean, you can't quite get to here straight away, but you could probably orchestrate getting to that. You could win the game in... I mean, probably... 5 or 6 turns. Just zoom around. But you can choose when to slide and not when to slide. Yes, I do agree, yeah. That is pretty good. Because, for example, you could go like here, okay, I want to slide just to here to get the loot. Then with my second, you know, like then you could just move. So essentially I can go like move 1 here, don't want to slide anymore. Then I can say my move 2 here is I want to slide all the way this way. And I'm already like basically at the goal tile, which is, you know, pretty crazy. Interestingly, the starting hexes, they're quite well done because you can't quite... You can slide into a few nice places, but you cannot slide immediately to here because you cannot start on this hex. Because otherwise you could just basically go, you start here, just slide here, open the door on the first turn of the game. Which is pretty crazy. I can actually get the chest right away. I can, but I need to move the imp off. Or I guess I have... No, because jump is ignored. So I can't jump over him. I would need a flying ability or something. I need to get this guy out or flying ability, right? Right, let's have a look at check marks for Fist. We have Layabout, Mugger, or Perfectionist. Gain 7 or fewer experience points before any bonus scenario experience. That's probably pretty easy on this scenario, considering that we are like potentially primed to just win it very quickly. Mugger, kill an enemy and loot the loot token it drops in the same round. Doable with this character, very doable, but maybe less likely. Perfectionist, end the scenario with your hit point value equal to your maximum. That's never happening. So I think it's between these two, and I honestly feel like Layabout's probably a pretty good one because we're not going to need... We could end the scenario quickly, and 7 experience, you know... If we end the scenario quickly, we're probably going to get 7 experience. Hi, could you please tell me if Frosthaven is replayable due to stickers and all that? So, no, out of the box. There is a removable sticker set that you can buy, which will do that for you, where you will be able to do it. So out of the box, no. But you can buy the reusable sticker set, which replaces the stickers with kind of like these, like, you know, stickers that you can kind of peel off. I kind of agree with what Skizzy's saying here. I really can't see anybody replaying this game. At least in like wanting to earnestly replay the entire thing. It's just too big and there's too much to manage. You know, like you get multiple calendar sheets, you get multiple, you know, player obviously sheets and things like that. You know, anything that needs to be written on, you do get multiples of. There are some components, though, that I don't know how the reusable stickers would really work. Like components like this, where you're supposed to tick the boxes off on the loot cards. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely doable. And in a case of like I think the only reason why you might want to do it is because perhaps you're thinking about reselling the game afterwards. So if your intention is, I want to play through the game, try and keep it pretty pristine, and then I want to potentially sell the game, I've used the reusable stickers. So for the most part, it can be reset to some level with some, a bit of play. I could see that situation ame, but I really would struggle to see somebody having enough time to play this game all the way through too in this format. If you have a digital version, I think that's different, but yeah. Okay, 3 battle goals for our friend the Drill. Slayer, Slowpoke, and Dynamo. Slayer, kill 2 or more enemies in the same round. Very doable with this character. Very doable indeed. Slowpoke, move no more than 2 hexes on each turn. Well, that's never going to happen in this scenario, so see you later. Dynamo, kill an enemy with an attack that would have caused at least 4 or more points of damage than necessary. I think we go Slayer. I think it's potentially doable. Digital versions anytime soon? Guess not. No, well, yeah, I would say definitely not. Also, there is a little bit of troubling news, I think, coming out of Saber at the moment. Like, for those of you who don't know, the people who make Gloomhaven Digital, which is Flaming Foul, they moved on from the project and now working on their own project. And they kind of gave the project back to Twin Sails, which is the digital arm of Asmodee, who then appointed Saber Interactive as the new developers for ongoing Gloomhaven Digital work and the ports to the console versions, as well as presumably any future work that may be in the Gloomhaven Frosthaven universe. It's never been confirmed, but you kind of assume that with Gloomhaven Digital being a good success, Frosthaven being a good success, yeah, you'd think that there'd be a good reason to do that. But the console version has been, it was launched in a buggy state, a bit lackluster, I would say, not really ideal. Also, if you follow video game news and stuff, Saber is owned by, shoot, why can't I think of their name? I can't think of their name. Embracer Group, which is a huge kind of company that has a lot of video game kind of developers and publishing different houses all over the place that it owns. And they are kind of going through some troubles at the moment, cutting a lot of staff, cutting lots of things like this. I get this horrible feeling that corners will be cut and it might not end up being the game that we want it to be. So I am a bit nervous about it, because it has kind of gone over. I mean, I could be pleasantly wrong, but I'm also thinking we haven't had anything officially released. We've all sat here thinking it's going to happen. We're hoping it's going to happen, but we haven't heard anything officially. And I would say that probably if we don't hear anything officially by maybe summer next year, maybe it's not happening. We'll see. Am I playing Warhammer 40k Road Trader? Not yet. I do plan on playing it physic, but not yet. I just haven't had the chance to get around to it. I've just finished Dave the Diver, and that was great. I really enjoyed that. I am about halfway through Cocoon. I'm kind of on this little bit of at the moment, I'm on this kind of, playing the best of the video game awards kick. So I'm just playing kind of games that looked interesting from the Game Awards that I just didn't check out this year, trying to do a bit of a year in review. We also have, I have Wingspan, and the new expansion comes out tomorrow that I would like to play. I want to at least play that a little bit. Playing a little bit of Remnant 2, which has been pretty good so far. I would say better than the first, for sure. I've been enjoying it more than I did the first. And I've got to play Marvel Midnight Suns this Christmas. That's my plan, is to play Marvel Midnight Suns and complete that, or at least play it a decent amount. So So I don't know when I'm going to get to play Rogue Trader, but I am very interested in wanting to play Rogue Trader. Any chance I review Shackles after this scenario? Maybe, Dan. It's going to come down to time. As with all these things, it'll come down to time. If not, we'll end up doing Shackles like when it's convenient. Tomorrow is my last day of work this year, like my day job. So after tomorrow, I can kind of stream later. I can do things. I'm redesigning my studio space a bit. So if we don't get around to it today, then I will certainly have lots of time in the coming days and week to review Shackles. So. Okay. Challenge. Budget rations and warm-up. Budget rations, whenever any character rests, they gain curse. That's just any kind of rest, though. That could really hurt Drill, because Drill does a lot of resting. Fist, not so much, you know. Warm up, while any character's hit point value is equal to or greater than half their maximum hit point value, that character gains disadvantage on all their attacks. Permanent muddle versus the odd curse. You just take the odd curse, right? I mean, if I'm going to be disadvantaged on... It's a tough one. They're very similar effects, right? There's probably some good maths here, working out which one's better. But if we go on the basis that I will probably take maybe 3 rests each character, that's maybe taking 3 curses, and I don't really have advantage on my fist. I do have advantage on my drill. I might be able to dodge 1 on the drill if I'm lucky. Maybe not. So basically we're weighing up getting 3 curses that we may never even draw versus disadvantage for multiple attacks. I think we take the budget rations. I think we can do it too. I think this is an okay one to try and do. I'll put these up here. Curses for sure, in your opinion? Yeah, I think so. I feel like being disadvantaged for, you know, potentially multiple rounds. You know, I could draw my miss. I could... Well, I mean, if I'm going to draw my miss, I'm going to draw my miss anyway at some point. But, you know, it's not good drawing, like, minuses and what have you. I mean, I'd say that my characters have a pretty good dex right now. But, yeah, I agree. I think curses is generally the way to go. Would be Bruce to play both of these? Yeah, I guess that's the optional difficulty, right? If you wanted to. Go for both. Okay. Right, I think we're finally ready to go. So, plan for this scenario then. I think we need to do some damage to these guys. This Ice Wraith, it's a good time to attack the Ice Wraith because he doesn't have that... when it flips to its elite side, we're going to have that problem with the Retaliate, which just sucks for this team. So it's a really good opportunity to try and do some damage into the Ice Wraith. Of course, we're going to have to go straight in with one with the Mountain, so there's no other things here. And I would probably suggest that maybe we... perhaps we just run down to this Imp. Yeah, seems reasonable. We've also got our own snow imp pets as well, which is going to be pretty nice. That's just a freebie. Right, what are we? We start in regular, right? It's time to get our radiation out for the first time. First use of this card. Now that we got to level 5. God. I like using this tablet, but there needs to be a way for me to hack this tablet so that I can just keep the screen on constantly. Don't have any hacks for fire tabs to do that? There must be. It's plugged in. Seems like a pretty reasonable first turn as well. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, they're all shielding and they're making a wild element. So, ooh, a wild element, eh? I mean, ice would be super good for me. So, I guess the ice wraiths are already making ice though. So maybe we go earth. Gives me some flexibility. Sure. Okay, well they're all shielded up, so I don't really have to do much to them. So I guess it's fine, really, right? Okay. This is actually gonna be really hard to like try and attack things, right? Hang on, maybe I should change my starting positions here. Do here? Like, how the hell am I supposed to attack anything? I didn't really figure that out. Actually, really difficult. I guess I would step like here and then just jet to him. Can I start in that corner? No, I can't, so I have to start here. All right, well, I guess we go 1, icy terrain. Whoop. 2, we will go up in pressure and we will create fire. Guys, it's going to be quite a funny scenario for the drill. Might end up getting kind of very annoyed. Then we use radiation. So we can do an attack 5, -1 attacks, and we attack 4 with poison. We get to raise. So attack 4 with poison. +1. So that's going to be 5 damage to you, but you do have 2 shields. So that's only going to be 3 damage and the poison. Pretty nice one. It's going to heal the poison off, unfortunately, but we're setting ourselves up for a nice ancient drill next time to just kill it very handily, hopefully. Okay. Hammer time. Oh, I had to discard 2 cards, didn't I? Ugh. After all that, I remember. Shoot. Okay, fine. Those 2 gone. Say this one. Sure. Okay. Right, done. All right then. Hammer time. Let us go move 1 because we can ignore the terrain. We'll just go straight down here. Why not? I could go get the loot, I suppose. Probably not much changes, really, right? I could just go get the loot. I mean, it seems silly not to just get loot. And then we play one with the mountain. I mean, we've got an amazing advantage in this scenario with what we do. So we should kind of, you know, lean on it a lot. The fact that we can basically just scoot around to get all this loot. Pretty crazy. Right, so then we're going to put our regen on. We're all good. Okay, so heal oneself. Remove the poison. Then I guess it's going to move. We'll move it... I guess we'll move it this way because it makes it easier for me to get it. As we move it here, so I can just move to there. Yeah, I probably like that, actually. So it's going to attack me for 3. Okay, get the monster. Okay, 3. -1, 2, -1, 1. So that'll be 1 damage and a curse. Ooh. Okay, well, there's... Extra curses is not good, considering that we could potentially get even more through that. And we create the ice. Oops. Is he gonna do it? Lovely. Alright, not a bad first round. Kind of got what we needed to do. I'm gonna take 2 damage to get Fury of the Mountain back. Okay. So this turn then, we know we're absolutely going ham Ancient Drill. Going to be attacking for 4, 5, 6. Going to be attacking for 6 here. I could actually attack for even more, but I should probably just use a Spyglass for advantage here. I could use the giant sword. Be a pretty good use of the giant sword. No, yeah, it's just the bottom of the back deck. We can go for the two ticks. This could be interesting. We could get the double check mark on turn 2 if we pull this off. You know me, I like a bit of a gamble. Okay, so we got all of the elements that we could ever possibly want. I mean, Encased Punch is just looking insane, right? I can comfortably do 5 damage to the elite. Yeah, maybe go for a bit of this. Okay, who's going invisible? The Ice Wraith. Okay, well, hopefully we've killed it by then. Okay, so we're going to go 19. So the first thing we're going to do... Sorry, I didn't realize that's... Yeah, I need to tilt the camera down a little bit because I'm used to putting my cards there. Sorry, guys. Didn't realize that my cards weren't in view very well. Okay, so we'll do Shard Launch first. We'll pop over here. We will... immobilize and do 1 damage to the elite. Then we're going to do Encased Punch. So we'll do an attack of 3 plus 1 because of where it is on the thing. I can use my heavy sword to increase that as well by 1. So we'll do 3, 4. We'll do an attack of 5. And let's hope we flip a +1. Oh, also I should have healed 1. Okay, +0 but disarm. It's not really what I wanted actually, but it's fine I guess. This guy's immobilized. So it's going to be down to 1 health. Disarmed. I mean, it could work out well because of the encased punch active. Probably still going to get it dead. Okay, so that's encased punch. And we made ice again. Yeah, that's everything, right? Okay. Ooh, right, spicy plays time. We're going to use magnetic field. So magnetic field says pull target all things at range 5 by 1. Then pull 1 again, all within range 2. And then if we are in high, which we are, gain a shield 1, which is not too bad. But this is what we're doing this for. We've got Ancient Drill. So we are in over right now. So we are going to be attacking for 4, 5, 6 with PS3. I think we use the giant sword here. To make that 8. With advantage. I think that makes sense. So we're going to gain an XP. We're going to take a damage. And we are going to move down. I think we're going to move down just 1. So let's draw it. Very dead. Very, very dead. Okay, great. Then we are going to use Major Frenzy Potion here to do an attack 4 against number 9, and let's just kind of hope here. That might, I mean, it's unlucky that I drew that the times 2 and the +2. +0, that's good. Increase or decrease. I mean, it's still dead. It's still dead, which is what we wanted. Okay. Very nice. So, increase or decrease? Let's kill this first. So, number 9. Do we want to go up or down here? Probably up, right? I mean, up's just generally all of our good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so Snow Imp. So the first guy's immobilized, disarmed, won't do anything. So Mr. Elite doesn't do anything. Then the regular is going to attack for 3 onto my fist. So attack of 3 times 2 be 6, but we can mitigate this to 5. So we'll just take 5, I guess. Are we? It's pretty unlucky. And then because of Encased Punch, whenever you suffer damage this round, one adjacent enemy suffers 1 damage. We'll do 1 damage here. Kill this. I don't think I picked up the loot here, did I? That there to replace. And let's just make sure. Yep, I've only drawn 1 card so far. So nice. We have brittle as well, sorry. Okay. Well, we could take damage with the brittle to get back one of these two cards. I think we probably do. I think Shard Launch is a pretty good card. So I'm going to take... That means I take 2 damage, which means I actually take 4 damage because of the brittle. I mean, I can recover health really fast with this character, so I'm gonna take it. I don't care. Look at me, being crazy. And the good thing is we've done Slayer. Slayer is done. Easy. Ooh, ice is still there, huh? Where did the... Oh, from Encased Punch last time. That's good. Because we can get a big heal here, potentially. Remove that brittle now. I mean, getting loot is so hard. You're gonna have to play, like, loot ones, right? It's the only thing you can do. I guess I can try and angle to get some of these loots. I mean, I guess I could go before the fist and I could shoot this way to get this one loot. But the thing is, the safe passage for me to do, though, is to go, like... I don't think I can avoid a trap here, can I? There... Like playing ping pong or something, or like pinball even. Go to here. They go to here. They go down here means I have to go into a trap. I guess the plan here would be to like go to here, go through the trap. Just take your immobilize and your wound, and then long rest, right? That'd be the play. Take your take your medicine. All right, 16. All right, so we'll fire with the Shard Launch again. We'll go 1, stop, 2, stop, 3, stop. And we will do 1 damage to this guy. And then we're going to consume the ice here to do Mountain's Fist. We're going to gain an XP for that. Going to keep track of that for the Balgol. Oh, also I should have healed 1. And we are going to attack for 5. Ooh, not that deck. This one. 5, 6, 7. That is definitely dead, which means that if the attack ability killed an enemy, perform a heal 3 itself. 1, 2, 3. Great. Earth. Boom. There we go. Very good. I don't think I have my loot 1 card, unfortunately. No, it's in my discard. I mean, maybe I should use my stamina potion here to get the disc. Maybe I should just do it just to get voice from below. Because I could stop here and I could do a loot 1 and I could get a lot of value from that. It's probably worth using the stamina potion to do that, huh? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Stam potion, get voice from below. Obviously not the best use of a major stam, but considering that I can loot 2 loot tokens and a treasure chest, which is part of the goal, that seems okay to me. Also, the Snow Imp. You know, we've got to remember the Snow Imp. Okay. So this is like a weird one, right? We're trying to get to... We're trying to get... to here. What I don't understand though is like, how do you have to bounce onto another character, right? Basically, I'm going to have to get to here so that I can bounce onto Fist, right? But like with everything only being 2 move, like do I go 1, 1, 2, and then just take my immobilize and what have you and kind of chill for a round. I think I probably do, and like long rest. Yeah, I think that's what I do. So what's this? This is an immobilize and wound, right? Yes, we go 1, 2. I don't feel like this character's going to have any ability to not slide around and just kind of make a fool of themselves. I guess I should decide what card I used for that. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I guess you could say I created ice. Sure. Okay. Next round. Do I want to get any of those cards back? I don't think so, because I think I'm probably going to like loot. Then on the next turn I kind of move, and then maybe I long rest. I was saying that, taking some damage here just to get shard launch back again. Yeah, hang on, we should just do that. We just play the mechanic of the character. Okay, so we're on a long rest here. Trying to offset some of that annoying immobilize and wound. And we know we are going to loot for 1 here. So really this is just a whatever turn. I guess I can earn some XP, but actually do I want to earn XP? Probably not. If I want to try and get those 2 check marks. Okay. Let's use these 2 together. We will do voice from below. We'll do a nice heal here. So we'll do nice loot. So we'll loot this, this, and this. Lovely. So that is 1 gold tile looted. 2 extra bits as well of loot. Arrowvine and some more coins. Nice. Okay, and then we will use this, add +1 to all heals targeting me this round. So we'll use Amulet of Life. Sorry, we should have healed 1 from the regenerate. Amulet of Life will now heal us 2. I don't think we really need to do any more than that. Nah, I think we're good. Close that off. So we are there. Kind of a weird one. Like, do I just get rid of some of my big moves because they're just rubbish this scenario? Like, am I ever going to play Rocket Boots this scenario? Because it just doesn't do anything. Probably not. Like, I'm never playing the top. Reset these. Also, I may increase or decrease. I guess I'll just stay in high because it's just the best thing for me. Oh, this should have gone back towards my hand. Okay, so end of round. Oh, I need to add a curse because of the budget rations as well. Can't forget them budget rations. Do we get voice from below back? Or Fury of the Mountain, right? I think voice from below is pretty good. It also kind of pays for itself because of the heal on the bottom, right? Okay. next round. So I think this round, really what I want to do is I probably want to open the door. And in order to do that, I need like my fist to kind of become a bit of a backstop. I guess not necessarily, because you could go 1, 2. I feel like being somewhere here though would be probably quite beneficial. Maybe not, but it just feels like it would be. Although shard launch could be a really, really nice thing to play afterwards. I don't have a movement card. How have I managed that? I mean, I do. I have shard launch bottom, but I'm kind of thinking about playing shard launch top. Don't have frozen over either. And I guess the default move 2 is fine, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd say a default move 2 is fine. So when you open doors, okay, it will become icy terrain for subsequent movements once it opens. I think I've got something like 52 here. And we're just sort of like, we're zipping in. No, this doesn't work. I have to go before to open the door, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. No, I have to open the door with hammer, I think. Shame. How do I enter this next room? Probably with like steam armor or something. And then where's like a move 3? Maybe I use ancient drill bottom for movement? Ugh. No. That's not good. Actually, I could use super heat transfer. And I would make ice too, which could be beneficial. Okay. 25. 20 and 25. Let's see how this goes. I have no clue what could be behind this door. We're going to have to like move all of this off as well. Because this is a big old scenario. Okay. So the plan here really is just to go 1, stop, default move here. Default move again, and then we would be on the door basically. So we're flipping them doors. Okay. We're doing a 40.1.
Despite your best efforts to control yourself, you inelegantly careen into the next room. Another hall of stone encased in ice. Your lamp bathes the walls in radiant light, revealing yet more murals. Your stomach twists as you look upon images of rampant demons exiting twisted vortices. Terrifying and magnificent figures, these demons tower over mountains and forests like gods.
Woo. Okay, this is like a complicated room setup. Okay. We may end up just having to kind of remove this tile entirely. I mean, there's no chance I'm coming back for a lot of this stuff. Right, 11B. 12. 11. 11E.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hey, Auron. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the resub. 7 months with the Prime. How's it going, buddy? How's your Monday been? 7B. Rough? Oh. Rough smiley face? Getting mixed messages here. Code refactor and the code is not cooperating. Ah, I see. Oh, sorry, I can't really help you with that one, but I am absolutely useless when it comes to any of those things. Hopefully nothing crazy and you can, yeah, figure it out. Does it snap in? Is it gonna snap in? Is it? It is a snapper in. Sure. How's that looking? Kind of working. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. I just realised I didn't have the side timer on, do I? For my side view. I don't think my side view's been on at all so far. Let me set that up in a sec. Kind of got everything. Got everything on there that you need to have, right? You got it all. You can see everything. Just about. I mean, I might just remove that tile in a second anyway. Well, we may be at a shard launch yet. Okay. God, there's a lot of stuff on this tile. I'm getting like Crimson Scales flashbacks. Where like every scenario used every single piece in the box. Because, you know, why not? Oh, there's new traps. There's a different style of trap. What's this trap? It's just the same, just a different design. Okay. Managed to retire your Deathwalker this weekend, last week before the player graduated. Oh, nice. That's all they're there for, right? I mean, I guess. I guess in some ways, yeah. I think that's everything. Oh, the gold tile. Gold's pretty hard to hit. I'll tell you what, this scenario would be really mean for some parties, right? I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the fact this scenario would be basically just... I mean, you could still do it, but you'd have to fall into so many more traps. Like, you talk about sometimes some characters having strengths in certain scenarios, right? Like, yeah, this one's like a well-suited scenario for my character and my character's a mechanic. This one is like flat out like just so simple for the fist. It's like, yep, I could just do everything. Don't worry about it. If you don't have the fist, it's considerably harder. And that's kind of interesting. It's more swingy than usual, I would say. I'd say that this character is not just, you know, strongly favored here, but is way easier, potentially. It's kind of a little more than just a small helping hand. Boardgame should retire next scenario. It'll probably be a bit for either of the other two remaining to retire the second time. Oh, well, at least then you'll be, are you like, so is that now like 2 fresh non-starters? Are the other characters still starters then? How the heck am if I run out of more cave doors? The heck? I don't have any more cave, what the hell? Did I get them out of the box already? Oh, no cave doors for some strange reason. Oh well. How weird. They must be mixed in somewhere else. Oh, Drifter retired as Drifter. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Which is a bit of a controversial choice, but you know, I mean, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Probably want to keep the the cohesion of the group together that are enjoying playing the game than try and force somebody to play a character maybe they don't necessarily like. But I was thinking of going Shackles. Shackles I have just unlocked, so I will be potentially doing a review of that later today, or potentially the next stream, where I have a little bit more time, depending on how quickly we win this, or lose this. Right, enemies. There's a few. That's the same as before, right? Yeah, it's exactly the same as before. Interesting. Oh, also there's some other things here that I did not put down. Ice shards. Hazardous terrain. Regular. And then, yeah, boy. Cool. Okay. So we got Shard Launch to play, which, now that I've increased the range, is pretty nice actually, because we can get both the imps, which I think is the play here, right? The imps only have 3 health. We draw a +1 here. We're kind of well off. So I think we just attack the imps. So, oh, I don't know if I healed. I don't think I did from the regen. So let's attack imp number 7. Doesn't die. Does die. This guy dies. Do 1 damage to number 7. Oop. And we create the ice. The ice. You only unlocked Trapper, Fist, and Shackles at this point, so you don't have a lot of options yet. Ah, okay. Interesting that they didn't go for a different starter, but then, having said that, the thing is with starters are, you kind of gravitate towards the starter, and then, like, I generally fill in playing the other starters towards the end, or at least I did for Gloomhaven. I don't know how I'm going to do it here with Frosthaven. But at the end of Gloomhaven, I filled in the starters that I hadn't played at the end of the campaign. So we'd already unlocked everything. We'd already kind of played everything. So then I just went back to a couple of starters for my final 2 when it was like high prosperity, easy to retire things quickly. You know, just play like a mind thief for a few missions and play a few things here and there. But yeah, I get that. Game is pretty good at giving you some nice early options, but when you're in a 4-player game, perhaps that's not enough. Okay, so hammer is done. We got a strengthen mechanic going on here, which is not great. Y'all getting strengthened, boy. Up. Now time for DeWalt. DeWalt's time to shine. What's he doing? Attack 4. Range 4 curse. Well, it's the same attack as we've had before. Maybe I should use the imp here. The imp would be very interesting. The imp would be kind of clutch here. I'm gonna imp. Yoink. Oh no, not drill. Shoot, 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 shoot. Undo, undo! Okay, so we'll move 1 to here. That's my base. No. Move 1 to here. And then 2 to here. That was where the Drifter was. He didn't like Banner Spear, and he did so much Scoundrel and Gloomhaven, he didn't want to go Blue Blade. Gotcha. So it was Trapper or back into Drifter. There. Trapper's a, you know, I think Trapper's one of my favorite characters that I've played in this game. This is coming from like a Cragcart main who just enjoys characters who place overlay tiles and have like effects around them. I just enjoy the chaos and the controlling factors that brings. And Trapper was very interesting to me to just kind of actually play a character that was a subgenre in Gloomhaven that so many people wanted to work, or a subclass that people wanted to work. Everyone wanted a good trapping character in Gloomhaven, you know, but there was just a smattering of the mechanic across a few different characters, and it never really worked. So it's good that there's now a character with traps that actually works really well. I think he was a bit concerned about it interfering with Bone Shaper and his summons. That's fair. They would become... yeah, they would potentially be very annoying in terms of like just taking the long way around and not being able to actually freely move about and do things. Yeah, I could see that. That's fair. Okay, we're ancient drilling. So we're going to be attacking for 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 with PS3 here. I'm going to use my spyglass to gain advantage. We're going to gain an XP. I can't believe that's only my second XP. Going to take a damage. And we're going to advantage attack this guy for 6. Keep rolling, rolling. Well, there'll be 6. We get a shield. And now we have a shield, though. We drop down to high. And then, to be honest, I could move here. Just to increase my thing again up to over, which is quite nice. Then I could probably use the stand potion to get back Ancient Drill, maybe. It's a pretty good card at this point in time. Ancient Drill back, or... Yeah, it probably is, isn't it, right? Yeah. Actually, do I have... Oh no, I'm on a rest anyway. No way! That can't be right. I've accidentally put my cards there, huh? No, that can be right. What have I done? Did I put all of my cards in my discard for some strange reason? I played those two. I was on a long rest, wasn't I? Like literally a turn ago. Yeah, that can't be right. I don't know why I pulled all my cards in my discard. I've confused myself. Okay, good. Right, this guy's gonna go. He's going to attack with advantage on the wall. Oh, it's looking good. +1. So it's gonna be 5, 4, and we gained another shield, so 3. So we'll take 3 damage there. And another curse for good measure, because, you know, why not? At this point in time, we're getting cursed up. Okay. Next round. Do I want to take some damage to get a card back? Kinda do here, don't I? Get back Shard Launch, or do we get back Fury of the Mountain? Because Fury of the Mountain is actually pretty spicy here. Yeah. Fury of the Mountain. Definitely going to have to rest on Hammer though next time. One of the other probably ends up being suboptimal. Either Trapper doesn't place as many traps because summons or summons aren't as effective. That was... at least his concern. I think, yeah, I think that's very legit. I think it's very legitimate that there's some counter synergy there between what they're trying to do, because you kind of like, you're using the summons as kind of blockers as well. Like they're kind of there as a little bit of a defensive mechanism as well in the game. So you're kind of like running 2 very defensive mechanisms that are counterintuitive to each other. And you would have this kind of weird dynamic where they would potentially block passageways, especially if you had other melee characters, right? So if your other teammates are melee, that would be really annoying, because you'd just be like, okay, there's a summon in the way there, there's a trap in the way there. Can't quite like make it work. I could see the board would become very full very fast. And on scenarios like this kind of thing, where there's like quite narrow passageways and you're trying to navigate your way through, I can absolutely see why that would be frustrating. You can see why they gave all flying enemies now. Just pull this guy in and just ancient drill again? Probably. No advantage though, so these curses could probably come up and hurt me in a minute. Oof, not what I was looking for there. Oh god. Yeah, really not what I was looking for there. God, how much shield has he got this round then? Just 4 in total? Yeah. I guess Ancient Drill gets around that some ways. Yeah, that really did kind of bone me, actually. Well, I guess I'm going to kind of move down this way and just chill. I'm going to have to long rest next turn on the fist. That really was not a nice thing to... Oh, hang on. Do I want to do that, actually? Having said that... I think I want to leave that space for this guy, right? Because we can attack... What's the Ancient Drill? PS3. I could make it an extra target. I could make it an attack. Hang on, I should have gone down, shouldn't I? Sorry. Because I played Ancient Drill last turn. Oh no, but I increased my thing again, didn't I? Yeah, I did increase my thing again. I think I'm okay. I think I'm supposed to be an over. We played Ancient Drill. And then Super... Yeah, I should be an over. I think we're okay. Just thinking this could be... maybe kind of interesting now. Pull a boat with magnetic field, then use Ancient Drill here to do basically an attack 3, 4, 5 with PS4, and I could use my Ember energy source here to give myself a target 2. So I'd have the opportunity to kill them both. That was pretty interesting. Because we've got a shield 4 and a shield 5. So... you know, that's only 1 shield on the Imp. There's no shields on the Wraith. I think that's what we do. Ember Energy Source is coming into play. Using it for the extra target. This might be a bit of a mistake, considering that we've got so many curses in our deck right now, but that's fine. We'll go for the Imp first because of the initiative. Oops, wrong modifier deck. Mistakes were made. Okay, Imp is dead. Very cool. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, dead. Ooh, baby. I take those shields. See you later. Getting back Ancient Drill starting to look pretty good. Battle goal done again? Yeah, double battle goals. We should get 4 check marks, right? That counts. That's definitely the way that works, Bri. We won't get any cards back. Actually, I don't think I didn't heal again. Surely, yeah. I mean, we go through enough scenarios of getting none, so... Feels like it's only fair. I mean, wow. We're in a great position here. I have to wonder if we should maybe go and get 2 before we bother about going to get the 3, you know? Like, we should probably open door 2 and maybe kind of ignore the rest. I think I'm going to get rid of all of this now because there's no way we're going back. I mean, there's no reason to go back. It's just taking up valuable real estate over here. I guess I just need to remember that maybe I have to keep these here as a remembrance that I can't move this way, otherwise I shoot into the next room. I suppose that could be a bit of a problem. Got to kind of remember that when I come back out this way, I need to make sure that I don't hit one of those tiles. Otherwise I'm jet setting out of here. Ooh. Like that, right? Isn't it? Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on that, but it could be possible for me to accidentally go down there. So what do? We're no longer on over. Sorry, we should have gone down, right? We should have gained an XP there too. I keep forgetting. Gain an XP. Oh, and take a damage, I think, from the. So what am I in? I'm in that, which is not a bad place to be. Not a bad place to be at all. I could do a shield too and just try and like walk into this door and just open it and see what happens. That seems like an okay idea. And then just like properly shield up. I like that. A little bit of a bit of a freaky turn, but ooh. I'll tell you what, if this guy comes close to me, then maybe I will fight them. Otherwise, just leave them. I didn't do the camera again, did I? I said I would do the camera, and I forgot to do the camera. Right. It's a little bit off. We know we're about to go down up there, though. All right. This turn, we shall move in. Hey, Muffin. Been watching my campaign on YouTube. Cool to catch me live. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Glad you have been enjoying it, and welcome into the live stream. Good to have you with us. And we're just doing a side scenario right now. Yeah, so it's a move 2. And yeah, nothing else, right? No, I'm using Steam Armor top. What am I doing? I can't use 2 top actions. That's not how the game works. You see? I made that, what a rookie mistake. I mean, I'd probably just play it anyway, to be honest. I'd probably just play it as a move 2 anyway. Oh dear. I think bronze playing's been a pretty bad choice, actually. I haven't really been seeing any benefits from it. Occasionally I'll get to do this, which is quite nice. But then, yeah, it's like most of the time I just gain an XP, maybe heal 1, and then the regen goes away. The bottom of this is coming once or twice. I think in general, bronze playing has not been like a workhorse level 2 card for sure. Okay, so we're going to default move 2, so we're going to scoot once. And then I guess we scoot. Actually, no, I guess we stop there, right? Actually, I guess we don't open it because we just stop here. Thinking about it, because we would go like, it's a move 2, right? And it would be like, we can't be here, so it'd be like 1, 2, and then shoot. Does the icy terrain apply when you move? Yeah, I mean, it must do, right? Yeah, it must do. I think I do open the door. I'm just trying to feel like, does icy terrain apply when you move through it, even if a figure's already on it, right? It's kind of like my vibe here, because this guy's technically kind of blocking, so in order for me to do this, I need to go like 1, and then the icy terrain carries me, but because this is already kind of blocking, is that not possible? But I think it must be possible. It's just, I don't know, it's something about it just feels off, but it would make sense. Like, you stepped onto icy terrain. Yes, there's already a figure on it, but you're moving through the figure. But if you were to, it would stop you, but kind of a weird one. Okay. What's behind door number 2? Yes, you're adjacent to another figure and move into its ICO, so you carry. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, I think, but just one of those kind of slight weird things. Okay, doesn't look like we have a audio clip for this. Looks like it's just a room. It's just a room. $165.2. Yeah, just a room. 165.5, not 0.2. 0.2 is definitely a thing. For A. For A. For A or not for A? For A. Ah. Where are we looking? That way? A for A. Really, in a way, this scenario was workable. Our 4-player. Yeah, good call. It would be a very difficult scenario if you couldn't do that to your advantage of sliding through. I feel like this scenario just like, it feels like with Fist, it is kind of a cakewalk. With any other character, it would be hell on earth. You know, potentially. So we're gonna get Shield 2, 1 XP. Create Ice. Beautiful. We're now gonna be shielded up. Now, can you see all of these things? You can. Beautiful. That's what I'd like to see. Right, let's reveal everything else. So we got a rock. We got a big old rock. We got ourselves some spikes. Spiky. We got ourselves a gold tile. What a surprise. Of course. Just here. Not the hardest to get, to be fair. Oh, we do have an elite ice wraith, though. Yeesh. Yeesh. I was wondering when we were actually going to have to deal. I mean, like, the elite ice wraiths are pretty much the same as the normals, right? Because of the way they swap and everything. But we haven't actually had to deal with the elite side of a wraith yet. So, oh, there's also a regular chest. Interesting. Gold chest, regular chest. Huh. Well, I would be remiss if I did not go and get that. And then we have Mr. Elite. Boom. Number 2. Return the Pie is a little easy to handle normal Wraith. Yeah. The Retaliate Wraith is really mean to us because it's just not... Like, we just don't have a way of really dealing with it. I guess we can heal through it in some ways, but not every way. Okay, so we're going to be... Are we going to be attacked here? No. But this guy is going to consume the recently created ice, unfortunately, for me to get retaliated for. Actually, is he? Yeah, he is, yeah. I mean, I quite like the fact that this imp has decided to walk over here. I mean, it makes my life easier. I don't have to go hunting for it now. Hammer's going to heal up. And we're going to heal up again from the regenerate. I feel like I didn't gain very much health there. Wait, what was I on? 11. Oh, I did go up to 13. Okay. It feels for some reason that I was very unlucky with the amount of health there that I gained and healed. Alright, that's a really bad camera angle now. Camera is terrible. What's it doing? There we go. Okay. What card do I not need? I mean, I felt like the loot one is a given. You just need it because you're not gonna be able to get like perfect loots. It's gonna be so good. What's that? Cold boulder. Cold boulder, man. No way. Hey, I'm gonna be using cold boulder in this scenario. Whoop, let's go away. So I could go for a stun on the elite. Take a bit of retaliate damage, go for a stun. Yeah. I could also just poison it. Attack it for like a pretty decent amount. Stun seems like a better play here, though, because then I'm going to kind of go into maybe a long rest anyway. Or to be fair, do I just go after the imp here a little bit? It's an interesting one. I do have nice encased punch here. Do we just kill the imp? And maybe hope that the... Kill the imp and maybe hope that the Wraith flips? Seems like fairly reasonable, right? I could shard launch the Ice Wraith. That's a ranged attack with... which could stay out of range. But it might be a little bit tricky where we are. I think encased punch is not a bad thing here. And potentially shard launch just to kind of get... Yeah. To get in and do some damage there as well. Or not if needed. Let's try and kill the imp. Just feels like I'm doing this slightly out of order, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, sorry, the other way around. This is 19. And this is 37. Okay, it's slightly out of order. I wouldn't like to really do it this way, but I think it's the best way. Okay, so we're going to heal up for 1. So we'll do encased punch. So we're going to be attacking for 4 here. Oh, I should have a curse here. Okay, just straight 4. And then whenever we suffer damage, that's all good. I think we'll use shard launch here to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll immobilize and do a damage to the wraith. Pretty nice way to get around some of the retaliate with shard launch for sure. And we create ice there. DeWalt. Hit him with the radiation, baby. We'll attack him for 4 here and go up to over. Let's attack the imp. Let's hope we don't get that curse. No, we don't get it. We do 4 damage, which is enough to kill the imp. Curses are there though. Do you want to go up or down? I think we're happy where we are, right? We're very happy in being over pretty much consistently. Then we'll use the bomb of power. Oh, I suppose I could have go down, couldn't I? But I don't think it matters with the power core. Power core bomb to heal for 3, which is a little bit disappointing. I guess there I could have tried to go down, but it works out. We're going to be on a long rest again with this character. Look, he comes around so quick. Okay, so we are going to move. No, we're not, because we're immobilized. So we're just going to attack for 3 with disadvantage. Okay, -1, so it's going to be 2, 1. So 1 damage to hammer, but because of encased punch, that does another damage back. And ice is created. We are wounded, but that won't matter because of the regenerate. Pretty much immune to it, or I am immune to it. Okay, so then let us... Why disadvantage? It was a ranged attack, was it not? Was it not a ranged attack? Oh, it wasn't a ranged attack, sorry. For some reason I thought in my mind it was a ranged attack. So that's fine. So that's 1 extra point of damage then. Good call. Good catch. I'll take 2 damage and take back shard launch. Elites typically better. Yeah, it might be because the other guy was the other ice wraith was the normal is ranged, right? I think. A long rest here. Got nothing better to do with our lives. Right. What's he on? 8 health. 8 health is pretty hard to kill straight up. I can attack for 5. Six with the heavy sword. It's not really quite it, is it? I suppose with shard launch it gets very close though. Four, five, six, seven. So I just need to draw a +1. I mean, we could go for it. Kind of like it. I like the risky business. What are you doing? Oh, you're swapping. Okay. Right, so we should gain 2 health there because if we generate, can cancel that off. Okay. Oh, I think we just have to play safe here, and we'll use. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What am I doing? Those cards. We'll play Shard Launch first. Because we want to try and get the heal proc. Then we'll use Mountain's Fist. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5. Consuming that gains us an XP. And we're going to use the Heavy Sword. Make it 6. So we're attacking for 6. Come on, baby. That took us. Okay. Unfortunately, that's a miss. Swing and a miss. Yikes. Should have got the loot. Okay. All the adversaries become normal and all normals. Heal himself for 1. Oh. What are you doing? I want to try and look at the bottom of the card, please. It's just an attack 3 with wound now, right? Okay. Minus 2. So 1 damage and a wound. Oh boy. That wasn't so hot. F, yeah. I guess at least now we know we're going to have the Ancient Drill. I think I was like double healed there, didn't I? I think I did. Sneaky. Yeah, kind of a yikes, dude. Should we get rid of bronze plating? I think I might do. Just don't like it. Seems like a bit of a meh card to me. Okay, well, we're in on Ancient Drill. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I really don't want to even go anywhere close to this room, to be honest. I'm probably like ending up having to go and like it's gonna be difficult for me to actually get to where I want to be, right? Where's that? Is that in this room? Up here in this corner? Yeah, I think it was. There's gonna be a lot of bumping around. Try and finish him off. I got a lot of curses in my deck though. Guess I'll have to use the advantage again. What do? We heal and then we go and get some more loot down there. Yeah, we just do a little bit of a loot run. Okay, so let's pull him there using this. Gives us a shield just in case. Then we'll use Ancient Drill.
Wow, 52 months. 5 years swiftly approaches.
Let's not talk about that, Tweenie. Thank you, buddy, so much. Holy so I can't believe 5 years is coming up. That's scary to think about, buddy. Thank you so much for all of the support over these 52 months. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good good run up to Christmas. Get all your Christmas shopping done. Right, so we are we in over? What did we do last turn? Oh, we long rested, which allowed us to choose what we wanted to do anyway, so yeah, it would be over. Alright, so we've got 3. First we're going to gain an XP again. Take damage. Go down. I feel like I might have missed a few of these today. I don't know why. I just get this feeling that I might have missed a couple. Advantage. And we may as well use the giant sword here. So we'll be attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with advantage. 8 with advantage. Let's be having you. Oh, I could have at least drawn a curse out there, right? God damn. May as well get rid of that too now. Nope, you're one of those leave everything into the last possible moment, then panic and rush around like a headless chicken. I'm usually pretty good. I mean, I do have some. I need to sort a few things out for some of my family, but like I'm pretty good. I'm lucky that I have some sisters who are really organized. Well, one of my sisters who's really organized, and she just generally will be like, okay, I spoke to mum and dad, they want this, you know, they spoke to so-and-so, they want this, spoken to so-and-so, they want this. I'm like, great, tell me how much money you need from me. And she goes, okay, here's your bill. I go, great, here you go, here's the money. And then I'm like, you know, tell me when it arrives, and then I'll just sort of like, you know, pop over, sign some cards or whatever, and give it my stamp of approval, and then I'm done. Sometimes it leads to interesting Christmases where I don't even know what I've given people, you know? So they're like, I'm almost as excited as they are to open their presents. I'm like, I have no clue what you're about to receive. And they're like, oh, wow, thank you. It's just what I wanted. I'm like, yeah, definitely knew about that. Your family uses a spreadsheet to track all of that? Nice. I like that. I like a spreadsheet. Right. I think we go for a loot 1 here, right? Ba-bum, get the gold tile. Then we see Fury Mountain, move 1, and then we will choose to slide 2. And so we'll get this loot token as well. And then we'll be able to, then we'll take 2 damage to get this voice from below back. And then we can loot that treasure chest. Right, I'm going to be doing some ping-ponging about now. How do I get over there? We'll have to figure that one out in a minute. Voice from below to loot, and then really it's just a case of move 2, right? We move 1 to here and then 2 to there and pick up that one, essentially. Then we just loot the hell out of this place before we go. The problem I'm having is I don't know how the heck do I do this with DeWalt. I mean, I might just... Do I just run into the trap and just take my medicine? I get a piece of loot by doing that. But also I feel like I just want to... I'm gonna have to, right? Because otherwise I have to go like to here, and then I guess I move to here, and then I scoot that way, and then I hit this trap. So either way I'm hitting a trap. I guess I should just go about my business doing some movement, shouldn't I? And just see how it goes. It's kind of whatever. Big scoots. Okay, so this is really just a default move 2. And we're going to be doing some more looting. So we do the loot 1. Open this chest. This is chest number 3. Nice low number. I guess I can just open this, right? Ooh. Oh, it's a random item blueprint, so I probably should do the random item blueprint. Ignore that. I will do a random item blueprint. Are these blueprints? No. I think I actually already unlocked Scavenger's Magnet. It's only HP. This is there to be used, Tweenie. I do agree with you there. Oh, for those who missed it, we're definitely doing the Christmas stream on Friday this week. So Christmas party stream here will be around my sort of general start time, usual start time. I'll probably start anyway, but we'll go a little bit late. We'll be doing just fun party games, some Jackbox, some marbles, just hanging out, having a good time, celebrating the year. So that'll be the annual Christmas party. It's this Friday. So be good to hang out with you guys. I will probably be already a little drink. I've got like I'm meeting up with some friends on the Friday for some kind of like Christmas drinks with a few people. So like beforehand. So I'll probably be really full into the Christmas spirit. Is Craig invited this year? He caused some trouble in the past. Yeah, I know. And, you know, he did the karaoke thing. And, you know, I mean, it was kind of like a low point. But I think, you know, enough time has passed. It feels really harsh to leave him out of the Christmas party. Feels like unfair, you know? All right, we've got a spiked collar. During your turn, perform a heal self. During your turn, perform a wound self. Interesting item. Probably not something you want to do on most characters. Probably not. The heck have I done here? Did I pull these out? Oh no. Oh no. What the heck is that? Oh, available purchasable items. Okay. 51. All right. Go straight into the available craftable items. Pretty meh chest, to be honest. But hey ho. Then default move 2, we'll go whoop for 1, and then we'll go whoop for 2. More gold. I mean, we're getting through this loot deck, which is quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like move. I think we're just moving 2 here, right? One sliding here for 2. Sorry, sliding there for 1. And back here for 2. Really, our other card just doesn't do anything. So we're just kind of chilling there. We will pay 2 life and get voice from below back. Of course, because of course we do. I can act as a bit of a backstop, I think, for potentially. Maybe I heal this round and don't do it. Oh, I'm gonna have to long rest next round again. Jesus, what is it with this character and long resting literally every 5 seconds? Okay, well, it is what it is. 20, and we will do... 26. I actually kind of want to go before, actually. Is that possible? It's not with the cards I have. That blows, dude. I was thinking I may as well just scoot all the way down. Like, really. I'm kind of just getting in the way here. Right, we'll move 1 and we'll scoot. And then we will scoot. I guess to here. And then we'll do the loot 1. Pick up these 2 pieces of loot. Well, actually, I guess I can go here. No, actually, no, I'll get that. It's fine. It's very greedy. Basically, my fist is getting all of the loot. Ooh. Fun. Okay. We started at the bottom. 13.2. Ooh. Okay. Random item. Holy crap. I forgot how to do random items. It's been so long. Those are the purple ones, right? $32. Yeah. Purple, purple, purple. What secrets? What sweet treasures? Ta-da! We get Boots of Transference. Whoa. When you spring a trap by entering its hex, you may apply its effects to a figure within range 3 instead of yourself. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't get to use them right now. What's this? They're immobilized wounds. It's actually maybe quite cool to have in this scenario. What a nice thematic item to find at this juncture. Yeah. Move there. I guess move 1. Oh, no, should I just move through, right? Yeah, this is... Oh, this is fine. And then... Screw it. Ow. I mean, I'm long resting next round anyway. And I think I'm long resting. I'm long resting on both characters, I think. Yeah. That is happening right now. Double long rest this round. That means double curses. No. How the heck have I not drawn a curse on the wall yet? Bam bam bada bam 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 bam. Still an over, just chilling and over, you know. Oh, I should have used this to gain 1 more life too. Oh, I guess I could have gained 2 more life, right? Because I've stupidly been playing. I've been playing the heal on for ages. Boy. Okay, getting rid of cards. My only worry here is stamina. I'm a little bit concerned with stamina here. I'm not like hugely worried about it. I think I might have been cheating. I've just realized something. I have been cheating. Shoot. I just realized I was like, hang on, I've been using Shard Launch as a move 3 this entire game. And the special rules do specifically say that all movements are at most 2 movements. I've definitely been moving too much. Because I've been using it as like a move 3. Like at times I've needed to use it or wanted to use it as a move 3 and I've been using it as a move 3. Whoops. Oh well. The deed is done. Can't undo it. Just try and remember from future reference. Do not do this. Okay, card's done. Right, how do we do this then? Do we just do the loot and we just chill as the drill? But the drill hasn't got very many turns to chill. It's kind of the problem. I could go down and just hit that hazardous terrain, but then what's the point in that? I may as well just sit where I am. Or I may as well go get the... Yeah, I should probably go get the treasure. Go get that treasure. Oh, I do have a loot one. I just haven't been using it at all. The top of magnetic field has a loot one on it. Huh. The more you know. let's use power core and like steam armor, whatever. I was so annoyed. I've not been playing that right this whole time. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do with the wall is we're just gonna use this as just a move to go this way. And of course we just make it the chest. Nowhere else to slide to. And that's it. So that's a gold chest looted. But what's quite cool here is that's now opened up the pathway for me. So we have this move 2. So we're just going to go 1. And then down here 2. Seems like a nice way to block it all in. And then we'll ward ourselves with this. We should heal. So at least then we have a ward going into the next room. Hammer time, we'll take... do we take 2 damage? Yeah, I think we just have to, right? To take Fury of the Mountain back. So actually it only takes 1 and we get rid of the ward. Okay. So now, DeWalt can come down. Use him as a blocker. Why don't you use electrical discharge as default move 2 and then see if we can maybe hit an ancient drill? It's risky business though. Or maybe see if we can hit a radiation instead. Maybe a radiation. Depends on if it's an elite or not. If there's elites in there, then that would kind of blow. So what's that? That's 26. So we have to go after 26 on hammer. Most definitely. Has to be the case. So let's go for 52. I mean, shard launch is good though. Maybe Fury from the Mountain. Okay. 26. So we use this as default move 2. So it's just going to go 1 and then move on to that 2. Flipperoonie. $192.4, which is an audio entry.
Deeper still you go into the caves and are confronted with yet more images of the demons. How could anyone create a monument to such terrors? But the tone of the murals has changed. The demons are now no longer ominous, towering figures, but are shown to have come to live in harmony with the lands, planting crops and building structures.
Ooh. So are we the baddies here? Are we baddies? Okay. Oh god, this is a bit of a weird one. 11D. Just have that out probably. Yo, where's my 11D? Hello? Aha! No, it's 12. 11. D. Was in the pile. It was in the pile. Right, this is kind of freaking me out how I'm supposed to place this. I don't think I can keep it like that. I think it's like this. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like this. Ba-bam. Is that viewable? Yeah, it's pretty viewable. Nice. Alrighty then. So we have. Yes, we have an elite ice wraith. Of course we do. Because why would you not? Let's go there. Spiky, spiky. It's an interesting place for that. Bit of rubble. A bit of rubble there. Spiky, spiky. Oh, I guess that means that there's a hard stop in the middle of the room, pretty much, huh? No, hang on, I've done this right. It's like this. And then boom. Little rock. Trap and then goal. God damn. Trap. Goal. All right. There's another one of these somewhere. There. Okay, looking pretty good. Enemies, let's see it. A regular and an elite. You hate to see it. I mean, to be fair, they're pretty interchangeable. They are very interchangeable. Just the different modes. The regular's easier for me to deal with than the elite, but to be fair, the elite still hitting pretty hard. So 2. A regular 3. It's protecting. Okay. So that was our movement. And we punted radiation to see if it would do anything, and it didn't, so that's fine. It's gonna go away. They are flipping. Interesting. Might actually be kind of good here. Now, bear in mind that all we need to do now is to actually get to the goal tile and we win. It's not that hard. Interesting that there's like a hard stop here. Hard stop here, probably. This is a pain, right? Like, imagine if you weren't playing Fists. Jesus, I said it before, I say it again. This is really, really hard. I guess we use shard launch bottom here then to go 1 zip, 2 zip, and we'll do, I guess, a damage. Why not? And then just use Fury of the Mountain to do some damage to it. I mean, I know we're going to take retaliate damage, but at this point in time, I feel like, well, you know, we may as well kind of do this, right? Attack for 2. I feel like maybe I should just use my sword and attack for 3, just because it's gonna heal anyway. Like, why not? Sure. I'll take 2 retaliate. Whenever I suffer damage this round, we suffer 1 less, so we've got to remember that. Shard launch can go here. Okay. So all of them will swap. Boom. That happens first. So actually, it might be quite as bad. I don't know. Maybe they do exactly the same attack. Swappy swap. Heal themselves. Normals are going to try and do a ranged attack. But he's immobilized, right? So he's just going to sit there. He's going to do disadvantaged attack for 2 with curse. I'll do him first than the elite because it's just easier. Okay, so it's -1 and the shield. So 2, 1, so 1 damage and a curse. Here. And I take 1 damage less, so actually no damage. Cool. Then this fella's gonna fly for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Just trying to get closer. As close as he can get. Doesn't have range, so it doesn't do anything more. Actually, what's the focus here? So actually, it would probably go 5 or 5. Let's go 5 there. Okay. Next round. Well, we're all powered up. We've got Ancient Drill in hand. I would be stupid to not just pull the trigger on an Ancient Drill Giant Sword attack, which I have in hand, so we will be doing that. Nice and early here. There's going to be Fist's responsibility to, well, do the rest, really, right? It really is. Should I have taken... Yeah, I'm going to take 2... damage there to get back shard launch because it's just too good. Too good. And we're gonna play it now. Okay, so first up, hammer time. So yeah, shard launch again. We'll go move 1, move 2. We'll do immobilize and a bit of damage here. So damage, immobilize. Then we'll use encased punch against it. We'll attack for 3. Because of the icy terrain, it'll be 4. Just go for it, really. Four. And then we will take 2 retaliate. Create ice. So this should be there. Whenever we suffer damage this round, an adjacent enemy suffers a damage. So that should hopefully happen as well. Oh, should have healed 1 from my regen. Do alt. We're just gonna pull this fella. Boom, boom. Shield up. And then we're gonna attack for 3. 4, 5, 6 with PS4. 6 with PS4. 1 XP. 1 damage. So 6 PS4, we'll use our spyglass, we'll use our giant sword. So it's actually 6, 7, 8 with advantage. An attack of 8 with advantage on the regular. Boom. Very, very dead. I tell you what, actually, to be honest, Drill has been really good this scenario. Really, really good. And I think partly it's just because of how good Ancient Drill is in this scenario against the Wraiths, but also just, like, it's like forcing myself to not move and just be like, okay, I can't really move very well this scenario. So it's been kind of good, you know? He's just been able to sit there and use Giant Sword a bunch. And I don't usually get to use a bunch of Giant Sword, but this scenario I've used a bunch of Giant Sword. I've pretty much every single rest cycle used it. And it's been really clutch. It's like it's an item that I thought was going to be really good for this character, but ultimately, you know, a lot of scenarios, you know, you need to move a lot, you need to run around to do things. Not this guy. He's good. Okay. Consuming ice, strengthen, and blessing. That's kind of spooky. Yeah. Can you do it? Wait. Oh, you have to double click. Okay. Right, we're doing a ranged attack 4 here with wound. Strengthen, but disadvantage because of yada yada. So it's just a regular attack. -1. So it's going to be -1, -2. So it's going to be 2 damage to the hammer. And we're going to reflect 1 damage back because of encased punch. And that is over. So we take 2 damage again and kit back Shard Launch. I mean, it's just too good. Play Shard Launch every single time. Profit. Right, this guy's on 4 health and is strengthened. It's a bit spooky. Could attack him for 3. Maybe try and get the kill. I'm gonna have to long rest or short rest, I guess, on Drill. It's up to me how I play this. I mean, I should just concentrate on getting loot now, right? With the Drill. I mean, that's what it's got to be. Could I generate ice with a short rest? No. I guess I just long rest then. I mean, I got no reason not to. I'm kind of going in for the killing blow here, and I just kind of hope I get it, but. Do I try and hedge to the +1? Yeah, probably. So we'll attack for 3 here. No other effects. Okay. So that's just going to be 3 damage. I'm going to take a retaliate 2 there. But I'm going to use my thick skins to not take the damage. Then I'm just going to use Shard Launch, and I'm just going to literally just move, like, yeah, I guess, and do the final point of damage required to kill. Nice. Well, there's no enemies left. I guess I could use Amulet of Life. Oh, Corrupted Scroll. Heal myself up for 5. And poison. Okay. That's just a case of let's just get some loot, baby. We're just looting. I could do with getting a few pieces of loot on Drill, maybe. So maybe I let Drill take these two. And maybe I go and get this loot here. It's been a really, really good a really, really good scenario for these characters. Again, I'm pretty well, as documented, I'm pretty well kind of ready for this, but take 2 damage, get shard launch back again. Like I'm very well, you know, kind of set up for this, but yeah, we kind of own this scenario. Like it's not often that at the end of the scenario I'm like, I got loads of turns left. I got a bunch of turns left with these characters, and that's really not usually the case. Every scenario pretty much so far with these two, it's down to the wire, mostly because of the low hand size on Drill. Really pushes me, but this has been really, really interesting. Okay, how do I play this now though? Just whatever. We just play it out, right? We just kind of say we've done it, and we've picked up most loot. I could say maybe just leave those two, but say like, hey, I've got these 3, right? Kind of makes sense to just use magnetic field top, we'll loot. A lot of money in this one. Then we'll just move 2 and move to like there. Let's move 1. That's 2. These 2. Dude, so much money. Shame it's only like a single currency. I'm getting screwed. Hammer, we're just gonna go 1, 2 and just loot this one, whatever. Difference. Hide, very good. Pay 2 life. Get a card back. Actually, no, we don't pay 2 life. Poison should be gone. What do we do? Short rest and do whatever? I mean... I could just long rest and just Drill could just try and... Nah, because Drill's gonna like... go up to here and then to there. It's gonna be like ping-ponging all over the place. I feel like I just basically say that I've done it. I've got enough stuff to do it. I won't pick any more loot up because I don't think I could get over there in time. But I'd happily say that I could play another 3 rounds and very comfortably pick this up. So I think we'll just say that that's a win. There's no more XP to be gained by doing this from any of my characters because all my XP gain is basically down to attacks. I mean, I guess I could maybe try and drop my pressure and gain the odd XP on Drill, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't want to gain much XP on Hammer, or I can't anyway, because we're trying to do the battle goal here to get the 2 ticks, so I'm not going to worry. And we've done the challenge as well, so I'm quite happy to just call it there and say, yeah, we would have done it in a couple of turns. There's no point playing it out. Very good. So success. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's quite an interesting scenario. Let's listen to the conclusion.
You gather the last of the slabs, carefully extracted from the walls, and make your way back to the entrance. The storm has abated, and so you begin your trek back to Frosthaven.
Well, this is certainly something.
Mayor Suther seems less than impressed when you return with your prize.
Why in the abyss would I care whether some demon thousands of years ago decided to eat berries instead of people's faces? What I'm interested in is the demons outside these walls in the present. They're very keen on eating our faces, and I don't think throwing them berries is going to have any noticeable effect.
Suther marches off in a huff.
Come and find me if you have any useful insight on how to keep this outpost safe.
While Suther may have a point,
All right, Moody
this
Margaret.
outpost has to mean something more than survival, and these murals are something different. They have cultural significance, and you are sure that their implications will not be dismissed by everyone in Frosthaven or the wider historical community.
That's it. Culture's important, Mayor Suther. Don't you forget it. Rewards. Gain 2 morale and 2 inspiration. Not really the kind of rewards we are looking for generally, but I guess a reward is a reward. You know, we're doing it more so for the personal quests, and of course just to experience everything the game has to offer. So, I mean, that does put us back up to max morale. So, 2 inspirations, not too bad. Also gain 2 obviously from winning. Success. Battle goals. Good job, team. Double battle goals. 2 battle goals. That's pretty clutch. Also did a challenge, very good, which gives us a bonus 2 XP as well. So pretty happy with that. So in terms of like overall, like, you know, progression wise, pretty good. That's going to certainly ramp our characters a little bit. So we need to give them an extra 2 bonus XP as well. 31. I think that does level up our fist, which is nice. So that's good. I don't think our fist was level 5, right? Before that scenario? Might be wrong. Yeah, I don't think so. Negative. Okay, well, we've probably got time for a very quick outpost phase then. Don't think we'll have time to look at shackles tonight, but we may well do that. We'll do that next stream for sure. I'm hoping that I can get my room all, my new setup kind of good to go maybe by Wednesday stream. So I'll let you guys know how Wednesday goes. But I say I can stream quite a lot over the next couple of weeks, and so I'm intending to play a little bit more Frosthaven. I've also got a couple of other games I want to check out on stream. I'm also currently doing some. I'm currently learning a new game coming out on Kickstarter in January. That I was reached out to, and they sent me a preview copy to play through and take a look at, which I have nothing to report yet because I haven't played anything, but I need to play that over the next 2 weeks and do some videos and check it out. Birds, yeah. birds. Want to be playing some Wingspan? That comes out tomorrow, actually. I may play that tomorrow. I don't know, actually. Maybe, do I have time to play that tomorrow? Possibly. I'd like to like just sneak in streams here and there, you know? That's like the idea. I'll just sneak in some streams. Get some good stuff done. My plan is to hopefully get some guide videos done this Christmas. Hallelujah. But setting up the new studio is going to be really cool, and like just kind of changing everything around. I'm really kind of feeling like changing everything up in here, jigging things around, and I've got like some new lights. I've got a new green screen that I can use, which is like just a roll-up one, so I can just take it up and down really quickly whenever I want to do it. Stuff like that's going to be like make things a lot more dynamic for me, and it's going to give me a lot more opportunities to mess around with different things. And I think that's going to be like, you know, that's kind of like what I'm thinking for my new guides. I want them to be a bit more dynamic. I'm kind of yeah, I want to kind of advance a little bit on what I've been doing with the guides, and I feel like I've got, you know, some nice ideas and some things that I can, some camera trickery and things like that I can do to make them kind of interesting. And I still want to kind of hit all of the good content, but I also just want to make them kind of like, you know, exciting to make as well, rather than me just doing it. I'm still gonna have some downtime. I mean, Christmas Day is looking pretty quiet. Yeah, no, I will still have some downtime. Yeah. I mean, like, my plan is this week to get the studio sorted this week, so that next week I can kind of go, cool, I've got everything in place, I can learn some games, I can just kind of like chill, like, because like it's still fun for me to learn, even if it's you know, for the purposes of a video or content, it's still fun for me to sit and learn a game. I don't think I can play it on stream. I'm pretty sure I can't play it on stream. I think it's an embargo thing. Otherwise, I would like, if I, you know, if I could, I would probably boot it up and play it. But yeah, I will definitely will still have some downtime. Like, my plan is for me to kind of like casually play through Marvel Midnight Suns this Christmas. It's a pretty long game, so I don't know if I will actually get around to doing that completely, but that's like my general kind of plan at the moment, is that's going to be my kind of chill. Seriously, we'd want more content, but everyone needs a break. Yeah, no, I get that, but I have been taking things a little bit slower recently on the channel and stream, which, you know, I'm sure some of you have noticed. You know, I've taken on more responsibility at work, and that's only going to ramp up more in the new year. So that's partly the cause. But yeah, I've been kind of a bit more like, I'm trying to ensure that I don't kind of burn myself out too much, because even something like now, tonight, you know, this is you know, it's past midnight, it's 12:30 now. You know, I need to get up in 6.5 hours to go to work. So it's not too bad for me. Like, that's about on the fringe of what I'm comfortable with. And obviously, like, I don't mind doing it every now and again, but there was probably was happening just a little bit too much for a period of time. And partly it's my fault because I do, you know, I mean, but this is why I like streaming. You know, it's partly it's my fault because I like to chat to you guys, and it probably makes the videos go long. And I know some people are like, hey, you know, shut up and play the game. I've had someone literally kind of comment that on one of my videos before. But yeah, I was like, nah, you know what? I do this because I enjoyed talking to you guys and enjoy the interaction, and, you know, I wouldn't do it any other way. I don't want to be like, must rush this scenario, must do this, must move on to this next thing, must move on to this next thing. Because then I felt like it just, yeah, I think it would then get on top of me. You know, I don't like to work to I don't like deadlines. I don't like deadlines. It's like I like just seeing where things go and, you know, playing at a nice pace, an enjoyable pace while I'm enjoying it. Like, you know, there was a period of time where I was playing, I felt like I was playing too much Frosthaven, because I was just kind of like, especially if you lose a few back-to-back, your kind of morale starts to go a little bit. Your real-life morale, not your in-game morale. But it starts to kind of like, and then you kind of like, and then you start feeling like less sure about it, less wanting to play it. So you got to be careful. But yeah, as long as we keep like, you know, playing fun scenarios. This was a fun scenario today. I thought it was quite cool. I mean, Fist kind of broke it a bit, and it would have certainly been a lot harder without Fist. But it still was a nice idea for a scenario, I think. Embracing icy terrain as a mechanic, you know, and just going all in on it, you know, and creating lots of, you know, interesting kind of traps and pitfall positions, and, you know, trying to like design like the routes you're going to slide through was kind of cool. Be interesting to see how like characters who like the Pyroclast, for example, could also have been an interesting character, or you know, people who overlay tiles, right, or obstacles, placing obstacles, or the Trapper, because they would also give you, you know, things you're going to slide into to stop you, which could have been interesting. Like positive traps on the Trapper could have been really interesting, because you could just be like, yeah, put one here, then everybody slide, and then you can slide into the positive trap, and it would stop you, and you'd get the benefit. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a few different characters would have had some fun interactions in that one. Introduction is great. Anybody can play a board game, but chatting is what makes it fun. Well, thanks, Kuro. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's how I feel too. You know, because then it feels like I'm kind of playing Frosthaven with you guys rather than playing it solo all the time, you know? You guys keep me honest and kind of call me out on mistakes I make if you notice it too, and that's good. Okay, we can do a really quick Outpost phase, right? Bam. Let me just turn the side camera off a second, because it's kind of useless now. Okay, so we need to cross off a box. Oh my lord, nothing in the box. That's the first time in a while, in a long while. Look at that. We did do another... Got another cross here, haven't we? Yeah. What do I need to do? I need to do a summer Outpost event. Bam. Summer Outpost 16. Let's have a look. Okay, Summer Outpost 16.
You're settling in for the night when a stern knock raps against the front door of your longhouse.
Oh.
It's a squat, sweaty quattril mail carrier, intent on making a delivery to your longhouse. You look at the package. The address is right, but the name belongs to a previous resident who met an unfortunate end under an Olgox raider's fist. You nod non-committally and accept the package. You're saving the mail carrier a long trip back with the box, really. Now you just have to figure out what to do with it. Option A. Keep the contents for yourself. Option B. Pass it along to some of the previous residents' friends.
Oh God, I think I know what you guys are going to do. All right, which option? A or B, everyone? Option A is to keep the contents of the box for ourselves. Option B is to pass it along to some of the previous residents' friends. Oh, isn't that nice? But whatever shall we do? Poll is up. Let's start transferring some of this info into this sheet. Got a lot of loot. Got a bunch of loot. We've got level up too, which is going to be nice. What have we got? We've got 6 8s. That's crazy. How can I have 6 8s? I didn't gain that much, did I? I mean, I guess I kind of did. Wow. Option A, what a surprise. I had a feeling that's what you guys would have gone for. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. How much gold do we have? 43 gold. So much loot. Okay, option A it is. Keep the contents for ourselves.
A. Inside, you find heartfelt letters, a warm sweater, home-baked bread, and lots of well wishes from a family in the capital. It feels awful to sift through, knowing the intended recipient's fate.
So we gain 5 collective gold. 5 collective gold. I think I'll just give that all to Drill because they seem to be a bit poor right now. When I say poor, they're not that poor. I guess not with the 57 actually. 57. Yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I give it Fist. I mean, is there any real reason why it doesn't matter who gets it? I guess not. Okay, we'll go to Fist. Fist says 48 now. XP on Drill. Roast 241. Lovely stuff. Got 1. We need to gain some metal in it. Sorry, no herbs. Very good. We've got perks on everybody here too. We're going to have to do a perk here on the Drill. I think we just continue what we're doing, right? Just continuing to make our deck a bit better. Oh, I love this interface. It's the best. We have a teeny tiny fingers. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Did it. Alright, we'll do Fists perks in a second as well when we level up. Right, building. Buildings. I've just lost some buildings behind the table. Bear with me 1 second. I lost my town hall in my barracks. 5 gold and bread. Love me some bread. But do we want to buy? I mean, like, we've got so much gold. I think we do want to buy stuff, but we're also kind of saving for enhancements, right? For just got fun, but I mean, it's probably better at this point in time to buy resources. I mean, let's spend, yeah, we spend 6 gold here. We get, yeah, I mean, we're definitely buying, I think we're definitely buying max of all of these, right? I mean, of course we are. So we're looking at $7. I mean, you like, we need it to build. Yeah, I think we just buy it all. This is the thing with enhancements, right? They feel like enhancements are very like end game, and realistically, you just don't want to do that. Let's go for 5. I just realized that I can't count. Be me trying to count. Screw it, we'll go in for that as well. We'll go. Done. Easy. Hey no, has Shackles been revealed? We have not revealed Shackles. And unfortunately, I will not have time today to do so. I think we'll do that on the next stream. Probably on Wednesday. And to be honest, on Wednesday, I may just take, like, it may just be like a let's look at Shackles type stream, because I don't know if I'm rearranging my entire studio on Wednesday. So I'm kind of like, if I'm ready to stream, I will. If I can't, then I won't. But if I'm done by a certain point, then we should hopefully have time to look at, like, maybe I won't be able to do a long stream, but maybe we could do a shorter stream and look at Shackles. Could be kind of fun. But I still have not opened the box. I've kept it, like, simple. Sounds like a lot of work. I mean, I hope it's not going to be as much work as I think it's going to be. The main key is going to be, if I've envisioned everything right, then I should be kind of good to get mostly everything set up. If I have measured wrong or figured this out wrong, then I'm going to be probably doing like some kind of mad trip to IKEA to try and get some more shelves to try and like balance out the desk. I don't know. We'll see. But really, like, it's just I need to pack everything down. I need to get everything out of the room. I kind of need to just like clean, you know, for a good like hour or two. Just give it a good clean. It shouldn't take me long. It's not a huge room to clean. Just give it a good clean, and then yeah, my desk, because everything's gonna move. I need to cable manage. That's the other big thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cable manage because I haven't cable managed it. Well, I just haven't cable managed. So that needs to happen because my cables are all over the place back here. It's like a complete mess. And I need a better regime, more order in the cabling. Is hoping my math is right. Yeah. That should be good. I'm thinking I might end up just wanting another chest of drawers anyway, like to balance out the desk, just as also just for storage. Like I'm kind of overfilling. I got a chest of drawers here that's just got like stuff in it. And it's kind of overfilling with stream stuff, and really I should use it for like you know, personal documents and things like that. Just, you know, to keep any kind of physical records of things. What do we make? We make root. Sorry, death cap. Death cap. Corpse cap. Make one of them. And I think we just replant that and keep that planted. So like cables are all live, you don't touch them, and somehow they twist up all on their own. I know. It's like we used to have this saying in my house that the gremlins did it. The back at like during the night, the gremlins come out and they just like screw stuff up around the house, right? The gremlins are doing it. It's always the gremlins. So we used to say, and like one time my dad was like trying to like get us to sleep, and he was like, "Oh, the gremlins are gonna get you," and I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, the gremlins." And then I saw the film Gremlins, and then I was young enough that I was convinced that they were real. And whenever my dad was like, "Oh, the gremlins are at it again," I was thinking, like, where is he? Is he keeping gremlins in this house? Like, are they in like in the loft or something? Really, really like freaked me out. Because like he kept like referring to them as like around all the time, like seriously. Like, ah, gremlins. Like, what? There's gremlins in the house? Like, what? That's not good. It's like parents, you know, like, yeah, we're doing a good thing. You're not. Scaring your kids. I'm gonna train some I'm gonna train some soldiers while I can. Good parenting right there. Need to use that one, yeah. If like there are certain films that you just probably shouldn't see as a kid. I think Gremlins is one of them. Was it a PG or is it like a 12? It's like a 12. It's pretty scary in places. Let's get the hell out of me. All right, good. I think that's all that done for now. It was back when PG meant something. Yeah, I suppose PG now is like just you just sort of if you PG allows you to get like one kind of curse word in there, right, or something, or is that 12? I don't know. One of them is like, okay, you get like one curse word. Probably not PG. PG wouldn't have swearing in it. PG would be like, I guess like, it's probably 12. You're gonna get like mild terror or something. Mild peril. Like I imagine something like Finding Nemo is a PG because, well, it's a bit scary. There's a shark and like the fish are scared and, ooh, they're in danger. But add one swear, Oxy, in this M stream. One swear. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't think there's... I mean, we're going to build, but I don't think I really want to do anything else other than maybe build here, right? Upgrade, you know, just trying to get the prosperity up. What is our prosperity right now? I'm not too worried about buying anything right now. Prosperity is at 6. we can't do any of the camps. Craftsman? Probably a good idea to do craftsman, right? Let's do craftsman. Because then we might get those, like, some cool items. Let's do craftsman. What's retirement progress look like on these guys? So we are on currently 5 of 8 for the drill in terms of during 8 different outpost phases, read a person's name in an event or section. I don't believe that one we just did had a name in it. So I don't think it did, right? Yeah, no name on that one. So that's our 5 of 8, and the fist is side scenarios, and that is now 4 of 8. So how are we doing this? 7, 4, and 4. Who's got that? All right, we're doing it. Craftsman level 7 coming up. Which I can't believe is not max level. All right. So we're gonna get prosperity. Not too far from 7 now, you know. And then we're going to get 36 to 40. Let's take a quick look at those, shall we? Which I think is quite good, because that's actually going to get us those capes and things we were just talking about. We literally just looked at one of these items, I think. So we have plumed helmet. Plumed helmet says, when you're attacked by an attack with disadvantage, treat all +0 and +1 attack modifiers cards as -1. When you are attacked by an attack with disadvantage, treat all +0 and +1. Okay, so this is interesting. This is kind of like it's like a protective helm. But it's like a persistent effect. I mean, I don't know if I like the disadvantage thing, but I guess it would be way too strong otherwise. That's an interesting one. I think it is probably an upgrade on the crit helmet, right? On Iron Helm. Probably is an upgrade. But then trying to reliably get characters to have disadvantage might be a bit tricky. But if you've got a lot of immobilize and stuff like that, then maybe not so much. I think like certain characters could make good use of it. It's a guaranteed -1 disadvantage, yeah. Or worse, right? -1 or it could be -2 or a miss. So I think if you had some synergy with immobilize, this would be really actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to or model, I guess, would be the other one, right? It's got to be a way to break that. A bunch of model, I would say. A bunch of model or immobilized, right? Really model, ideally. Because immobilized is only going to work on ranged. Ghost Cloak, we've already just seen this one from the road event at the beginning of the stream. But during your turn, suffer 3 damage to perform invisibility, stealth, one-time use. Yes, it's basically invisibility cloak, but with a downside. I mean, we know how good invisibility is, and it's been severely nerfed in its availability and usage. So, is that still good? I think it's still pretty good. 3 damage is not that much of a downside. It's a downside, but if you're playing on really high levels of difficulty, the 3 damage would be maybe a bit killer, because, you know, quite often you use it so you don't die. Maybe you're on low health already. Kelp would like that, yeah. Guess the only way you could get screwed if a +2 and a ×2 draw. Yeah, exactly. There is still draws that could happen. Duelist choose during your turn, perform move 2. This movement must end adjacent to an enemy. Wow, that's actually super good. For anyone who's got like bottom, like non-move abilities that are pretty strong, which Drill does have. Duelist choose on Drill would be kind of spicy, actually. You know, just allows you to move around a little bit. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. That's a very cool item. Very good for certain character types, for sure. And I think Drill would be one of those characters. Because we have a couple of like bottom heals, or we have the one that gives us plus attack. You know, so we don't really want to. And it's reusable too. You know, you can rest and get it back and use it again. Not bad. I think I quite like that. Duelist choose. That's probably the best of the bunch, I think, in terms of like if you're talking about like potential usability. Although saying that, Plume's Helm is pretty just standard. You just put it on and don't worry about it. But in terms of like, you know, trying to kind of create a little bit of a build around type thing, I think Duelist choose is interesting. Well, that'll get the Duelist Battle Goal, I'll be the Dueling Gentleman. Yeah, nice. Abyss Axe. During your attack ability, add +3 attack and pierce 1 to 1 attack targeting a frozen corpse, ice wraith, or living doom. Okay, this is kind of like the Skullbane axe from original Gloomhaven, but it's Abyss Axe. I mean, those are pretty annoying enemies. I think the problem is that this is a bit of a sideboardy type card, of course, and sideboard items don't generally do great because you have to invest quite a lot. When you're looking at 3 other items you need to use to get this, it's a great item. You know, in the scenarios where it's good, it is really, really good. Really good against ice wraiths because of the, I guess, the pierce as well is quite nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a good item. It's just, you know, the frequency of these 3 enemies is, at this point in time, I mean, maybe more Frozen Corpse comes up later, but I found like Frozen Corpse was something I was dealing with quite a lot early on when I was doing like the Algox stuff, or like we're doing in that kind of area. I felt like I haven't really faced Frozen Corpses for a while. Living Dooms, yeah, occasionally. Ice Wraiths, of course, we literally just faced them, so. Again, it's a great item. It's the kind of item that I wish I would get for free rather than have to buy or make, because you get it for free, it's like, oh, I'm not selling it or I'm not trading it away, you know, I'm going to keep it and I'm going to try and, you know, when the scenario comes up, I'm going to be swapping it in. So it's a great sideboard item. It's just, you know, investment of 3 items here, and I don't know what items they are, but presumably it's going to be a fair amount of resources. So. And those items are probably not going to be 3 single component items, I would think. Doesn't have to be a melee attack either. Nope, could be a ranged as well. Could be ranged as well. Although it looks very much like a melee thing, yeah. And then finally we have Heartstrike Bow. During your turn, add +1 attack and +2 range to 1 of your ranged attacks. That's nice, dude. That's really nice. two-handed. It's technically a crossbow, really, is it? No, it is a bow, I guess. It looks like a crossbow from this, but it is a bow. That's a really cool bow. +1 attack and 2 range. That's big, dude. That's really big. To be honest, the +2 range is probably what's better than the +1 attack, but I'll take it. I mean, that even worked fairly well on, you know, with Ice Shard's top. Pick some low health enemies off. It's a very good item. I think this might be the best item of the bunch. Probably. I mean, all of the other items are kind of like more situational in terms of like, okay, well, this character wants it, but this character doesn't. Blah, de, blah, de, blah. I feel like a Hardstrike Bow, pretty much every character in the game, as long as you have a ranged attack, is going to find this useful and pretty damn good. I think this is the best of the bunch. I mean, obviously invisibility is always going to be good, but taking 3 damage can be a lot for a fragile character sometimes, so kind of it's quite a hearty downside. You know, if your plan is to like, oh, I'm going to run in, like, you know, you need to be a hero and run in and maybe do an attack, but then you can go invisible so you don't die. Well, you better have 3 health. Well, you better have 4 health to not die. Jeweler's Shoes is probably the most interesting build around me type item, and probably the one that I'm more interested in myself crafting for the drill. Plumed Helm, I think, is just a nice upgrade to a tanking helmet effect, really. And obviously, the Abyss Axe is niche. So yeah, I think Hardstrike Bow is probably the one. Bow's great. Really cool. Oh man, that's nice. Angry Face drooling. Yeah. I mean, saying that, Angry Face has got a lot of range already, though. Really needs more range. Agreed, the bow looks neat. Yeah, very cool. Alright, some nice items now. You know, I feel like we're doing good getting, like, fun new items. Again, though, there's just... the item bloat in this game is ridiculous. I mean, what do we got? We got blueprints, and we got a luxury item from that scenario, and we just did the craftsman. I got a bunch, like... it's too many items in this game. Right, we need to put sticker. Stick. Where are my stickers? I think we need to probably do another side scenario next time. And then I think after that we unlock the calendar event thingy, and then we can go do the main scenario again. I think we probably need to do like one more side scenario, and then we're good to go do the main quests again. No! Bollocks. This is like a perfect over sticker as well. It's like, it's the exact size to fit over the original sticker that is there. Okay, there you go. All right, it's good. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That's kind of a Christmassy film, actually. Babe. I haven't watched Babe in ages. Can I shoot across the map? No, I need more range. You doomstalker problems. Trade doomstalker problems. Nice. Alrighty then. Well, successful session. Another scenario down. So next time then, we will do a side scenario. It really depends on what happens on Wednesday. If on Wednesday I end up getting everything sorted and we're like, yeah, we're good for regular times, then we will play a scenario and we'll do shackles. If we don't have enough time, then we will just do shackles. I feel like that's just a fun thing to just go on and do for an hour or so, or maybe we'll play something else and shackles.
Nice.
Something like a little bit, you know, easy.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's the blessing from Cowboy. That's the blessing from.
Isaac, at this point, can we get your approval to add an additional attack modifier deck for allies in the digital?